Welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new, my name is Tika. So for today, I will be sharing K-beauty makeup products that are actually worth your money, at least in my opinion. Most of these products are my holy grails, which I've been using for years now. And some of you might already know this because I featured them in a lot of my previous videos. So if that is interesting to you, please keep watching. I want to start with the skincare product that I've been loving lately. So for reference, I have oily yet dehydrated skin, so it's hard for me to find a light moisturizer that's moisturizing enough, but I think I finally found it. This is the Dr. Althea Relief Cream. I like it so much because whenever I apply it, I can instantly feel a burst of hydration and it gets absorbed really quickly. This is non-greasy and super moisturizing. It's also great to use as a post-acne moisturizer because it improves blemishes and pimple marks. I highly recommend it if you have oily, sensitive, and acne-prone skin. If you have light to light medium skin tone, I suggest looking into tone-up creams. If you use a good one, it can be your, everyday makeup base and SPF product in one. This has SPF 50 plus, PA quadruple plus. It brightens the skin and leaves a nice glow. It's also hydrating, it blends easily and leaves such a light feel on the skin.
I use this on its own and as a base or primer for my makeup. It provides just the right sheer amount of blur and coverage where your skin still looks like skin, but you know better.
It's also not sticky and it has such a smooth, blendable texture. I really like this, and the packaging is so pretty as you can see, and it doesn't feel cheap at all. Some of you asked me what makeup brushes I use or if I have any recommendations. In general, I recommend Fillimilli brushes. They're really good, they have nice quality, and it's not that expensive. For this video, I am recommending this set because it has most of the brushes that you need, especially if you're a beginner in makeup. It comes in a slim pouch and it contains 5 brushes for contouring, blush, eyebrow, and eyeshadow. I like bringing this with me when I'm traveling. It's so perfect for retouching makeup too. So if you only do simple everyday makeup, I think this is really worth getting. I won't be recommending any cushion in this video because I think it needs its own video, and also I think liquid foundation is more worth it because it's more practical and it lasts longer than a cushion foundation. So for foundation, I'm recommending my holy grail product. This is the LANEIGE Neo foundation in matte. This formula is really good. It feels almost weightless on the skin, it adheres well, doesn't move around, and it's so easy to blend. It's also long wearing and has a buildable coverage. It looks natural on the skin and it doesn't get cakey. I find the packaging cute as well. It's magnetic, so that's a plus. I've featured this so many times already, but I do think it's that good. This is such a makeup game changer. It's a staple in my routine at this point. So this variant is a green and peach corrector which cancels redness and dark circles. I usually use salmon beige, which is this peachy shade on my under eye area. In my honest opinion, this is the only concealer you need because it already comes with green and peach correctors, so it's really worth your money. But if you have minimal blemishes or if you don't have a lot to cover, I suggest getting this concealer pencil, also from the SAEM. Although I mainly use this to clean my eyebrow makeup and to highlight my aegysal area, this is the perfect product for concealing, tiny spots. The SAEM concealers are really my favorite. Please give this a try. For powders, I only have 2 recommendations. First is this powder from BANILA. This is the most matte powder I've tried. Girl, if you're a student fighting off school air, I highly recommend this one. Okay, so I'm testing it real quick for you. I'm just applying a hydrating stick and watch how it'll mattify it so easily. I'm amazed every time. I also tested my other loose powders, and let's just say I gave away 2 to 3 powders because it just clumped up and didn't perform as well as this one. Because wow, just look at how smoothly it set that dewy area. This product is also great at controlling sebum, which is perfect if you have oily skin. I'm just so glad I have this product. I highly recommend it. This is probably the cutest powder packaging I own. It looks like a toy. It's so cute. I love the yellow and pink combination we have going on over here. This is what the inside looks like. It comes with a soft rectangular puff that you can use to apply the product. This powder has a slight pinkish tint to it, which adds brightness to the area you're applying it to. I usually only use this on the areas I want to brighten, and that's mainly the center part of my face. This also has a blurring effect, and it's great at controlling sebum, which is perfect if you have oily skin, just like the previous powder I just showed. You know, I always bring this with me everywhere I go, along with my favorite NARS translucent powder. They're just the perfect combo for retouching makeup. I've always featured my Peripera and Roman blushes in my channel, and so now I want to introduce my current favorite blush palette that I think is worth your money. This is the DASIQUE Violet Knit Blush Palette. It comes in 4 shades with pink and purple tones. I just opened a new one because I lost some of my makeup while preparing to move months ago, and I think I accidentally gave it away, but that's fine. Anyway, let's swatch it. Out of all the DASIQUE blush palettes I've tried, this is the most pigmented one. It shows up well on the skin, it applies smoothly and leaves a matte blurred finish, which I want to stop saying I'm obsessed, but I really am obsessed with this one. I highly recommend it if you don't have any pink blushes yet. For contour or shading products, I have 2 recommendations, one cream and one powder formula. Starting off with this very famous ETUDE contour powder, which is my holy grail. I think this is my third one already. I've tried so many powders, but I keep coming back to this one. I like this because it looks the most natural on my skin. It is easy to work with and really just a foolproof product that's great for beginners, especially for beginners. I've used this non-stop since I got it. The size of this contour stick is so perfect for nose contouring. I'm using the shade Gold Tone. It applies smoothly and blends easily, which makes it an ideal product for beginners. I highly recommend this if you don't have any cream product yet. I have 4 products for eye and eyebrow makeup, which you might have already seen in my previous videos. First is this CLIO eyeliner, which I've talked about so many times already. It's my holy grail, and I've tried a lot of eyeliners in the past, but I keep coming back to this. Just look how rich that color is. I'm using the shade brown. It also applies so smoothly, as you can see, and the best part is it's smudge proof, so once it sets, it will not go anywhere. It's totally budge proof. For eyebrows, I love my Roman pencils, but I ran out of it, and I'm trying to finish all my eyebrow pencils before buying a new one. So I'm recommending my current go-to and one of the best formulas I've tried. This is the Yesstyle, the Brow Balance Pencil. It's not your typical fine pencil-like tip, but this draws the best hair strokes, like so. And unlike those fine eyebrow pencils, this doesn't break easily even if I put heavy pressure on it. The formula of this is pigmented but not too soft, so you don't have to worry about using it. It's very easy to control. This is the best tinted eyebrow mascara I've tried. Even the lighter shades cover up my naturally black eyebrow hair so well. And if you know my preferences, you know that I don't like eyebrow mascaras that are too wet or runny. I prefer the ones with whipped or airy texture. And I heard that this is also very famous in Japan, so I highly recommend this. For mascara, CLIO Kill Lash is still my favorite. This is the best mascara for my stubborn Asian lashes. If you haven't tried this yet, please give this a try. It's so good at lengthening lashes, and with this, my lashes stays curled all day. This is my go-to eyeshadow palette for the past month, and I can confidently say that this is worth getting. I've always recommended CLIO eyeshadow palette, but this specific variant is the best one I've tried in terms of functionality. What I love about this is that the colors are so versatile. There's shades that you can use to contour and highlight. Like the shade right here, isn't it so pretty? This palette also comes with a dual-ended brush, so that's a plus. If you're looking for an everyday palette, I highly recommend this. The matte applies so smoothly and evenly, the glitter and shimmer shades are so gorgeous. And here's everything swatched. This is my favorite lip liner. It's the Cologram dual-ended lip liner in the shade Cool Pink. I mostly use the thicker side. I'm obsessed with it because the shape and thickness of it doesn't create a precise line, which is not what I usually go for. This instantly blurs and evens out the lines of my lips, which is perfect especially for a quick touch-up when I'm out and about. Of course, I have to include my Holy Grail Peri Peri lip tints. I have here two variants that I absolutely adore. First is this Peri Peri Water Berry tint in the shade 01 Announced Beige. What I love about this shade is it will make your lips look even, but it will not darken your natural lip color. This color is so pretty, right? I recommend this to students as well, as it's not too strong or dark. It's the perfect everyday shade. And here I am swatching it. I think we can all agree that this shade is so beautiful. This is the best glowy lip tint in my opinion. It's so perfect, 10 out of 10. Formula is amazing, I love how it smells, and the shade selection is so good. This shade is my current favorite. It's the perfect cherry red color, which I like applying on the inner parts of my lips. The formula looks more glowy the more you have it on. It smells like freshly baked sponge cake. It lasts long and it stains the lips so well. I just think that this is the best glowy lip tint and I will die on that hill. Seems a bit dramatic, but I do think it's that good. This is my current go-to gloss. This stood out to me because it's not watery at all, unlike all the K-beauty glosses I've tried in the past. This doesn't droop down and it applies a little thick, but it still feels light on the lips. It has a minty feel though, so you can pass on this if you don't like that. I think I found the best setting spray. This one really helps in setting makeup. It's an aerosol type spray and it doesn't have that alcohol-like smell. It's just very fresh. And it's actually so interesting because unlike many setting sprays I've tried, this doesn't give that tight feeling, but it really helps in making makeup stay intact all day. I'm doing a quick demo here, so you saw how easily it faded without the setting spray, right? Just watch how it'll be budge proof, completely budge proof once it sets. It doesn't have that matte finish, but rather it gives a radiant sheen. So if you have oily skin, I recommend applying a little powder over it after it dries down. I'm truly impressed with this product. I think that this is worth getting 100%. Of course, when using this, I still oil up on my nose area after a few hours, but overall my makeup still looks intact and fresh. And with that, I can truly say that this is the best. I will not stop recommending this product. It's so good. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me until the very end. As always, you can find the product links on the description box of this video. Thank you so much again. Please take care and stay healthy. Bye.